Let me put that question to Jainarayan Vyas. Raj Dharm, he did not follow Raj Dharm. That is what Atal Bihari Vajpayee said. The indictment that came from not just political voices but also from legal voices at that point of time. Isn't it time now, before Narendra Modi thinks, or the BJP thinks of putting him on national center stage, sort this matter out first? Let there be a closure on this, Jainarayan Vyas.
Yeah, I was making my point. Somehow I am not being given the opportunity.
No, go on.
See, I was just trying to say that my learned friend Shakti Singh Goyal himself is an advocate. He knows rhetoric has no place in law. The law relies upon facts. The law relies upon the evidences. And the issue today of quoting past observations or quoting something which is born out of rhetoric has no meaning. And if he is talking about the people putting their hand on their heart, they have put it thrice and given a thumping majority to the present Chief Minister to rule the state of Gujarat. So that reposes the faith as far as people are concerned. The People's Court has already ruled him as a favorable Chief Minister. Okay. So let's not rely upon rhetorics which the Shakti Singh Goyal is quoting. Rhetoric has no meaning. The verdict is that the case is remanded back to the trial court. The verdict is CBI inquiry has been turned down. The verdict is that the case will not be shifted outside Gujarat. The verdict is that it reposes the faith in the judicial process and the police investigations and the SIT report that was challenged by Tista and her friends. That is the reality.
No, there are three police officers in the state. There are 3 police officers in the state, including one who says he was on that February 27, 2002 meeting at the Chief Minister's residence, and that officer Shammi says that the Gujarat Chief Minister actually asked people to go slow on the probe.
That is an issue debated. That is an issue debated. I don't think it has anything to do with this case. So you can't pick up pieces of information from here and there. The pieces of information which are not accepted as an evidence by any recognized court in this country, and then mix it with rhetoric, prepare an ideal recipe which suits Tista and her friends, and then dish it out. This will not be accepted by the people of Gujarat.
No, but Tista, this information, this bit of information would be valuable in front of the trial court.
Tista herself has been slammed more than once by the apex court in this state about the concocting of the evidences and forging the evidences. Okay. What moral ground she has to speak on this issue?
Since you have levelled an allegation, Tista, you do respond to this. We'll get to Tista in just about a moment, but clearly here, Shammi, all this is evidence that will come in front of the trial court, and this is new evidence based on which Narendra Modi is clearly not out of the woods legally.
Well, there's a lot of evidence that points the needle of suspicion in the direction of the Chief Minister and his government, which has been in power in Gujarat since the riots, Gaurav. And really today, you know, Mr. Vyas is saying, let's not get into rhetoric and let's not get personal either. Mr. Vyas, a very simple, humane question to you. We've got Ehsan Jafri's son on the panel. What would you like to tell him? You are part of the government for the last 9.5 years. His mother has been knocking every door. What would you like to tell him today? Why has he not got justice? What would you like to tell him today?
I have always taken a stand that anything of this kind that happens is tragic. I have always shared the feelings of the people who have lost their kith and kin, and I don't think anybody would go beyond that as far as the humanitarian feelings are concerned.
What would you say, Mr. Vyas?
I can understand his sentiments, but feelings and sentiments do not change the point of law.
Okay, you're arguing purely on the basis.
Law is the verdict is before us.
Okay, so this is just a ruling, but this ruling actually paves the way for more legal action in the trial court in Gujarat. This is one story we'll be tracking very closely. For the moment, Shakti Singh Goyal, Jainarayan Vyas, Tista Sarwat, Tanveer Jafri and Harinder Baweja, many thanks for joining me here on Center Stage.